Here's a look at the slate of games in Group E. And you can see right there in the middle of your screen, it is Partizan Belgrade versus Proximus Spirou from Charleroi, Belgium. And the players on the floor just going through their pre-game warm-up. It is business as usual here on game day 5 of this new competition. We'll get a look at the standings in Group Group E momentarily as the players continue to limber up for tonight's tip-off. Partizan bring a 3-1 record into the competition. And there they are sitting in 3rd position in Group E. By contrast, Proximus Spirou still looking for their opening win here in this new competition. They bring an 0-4 record into tonight's game. Spirou in their domestic league faring a little bit better with a 3-5 record so far in the Belgian league. By contrast, Partizan are 6-3 in the Adriatic League, although they've lost their last 3 in a row. So they would love to get a win here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. Here's a lineup, a look at the Spirou lineup. They're paced in scoring by American Brandon Bowman, who averages 14.5 points per game, number 13. We'll see what sort of temperament Bowman is tonight as he tries to secure the first win for the Belgian club. Get a look at the lineup here for the Partizan players. Right now just going through their last warm-up. They're led in scoring by Stefan Berčević, who averages 13.5 points per game. There he is there, number 14 on your screen. He also has some experience playing for his country. He's represented Serbia at the World Cup in 2014 when that competition was held in Spain. Will Hatcher, the American, averages 10 points per game for the black and whites of Partizan. Well, the Basketball Champions League is a professional basketball competition for clubs from over 30 countries from around the European continent. Although launched by FIBA, the Basketball Champions League is actually a separate company based in Switzerland. It is a joint partnership between the world governing body FIBA and 10 European leagues from across the continent. You can see the fans are coming here, resplendent in their black and white colors. And getting a look at the arena here as the players will make their way onto the floor upon the introductions from the PA announcer. And first, the visitors. Spirou Charleroi, club founded back in 1989. Played Eurocup basketball last year, posted a 3-7 record, and then were ousted out of the competition after the regular season. So they are no stranger to international competition. And they have a deep pedigree in their domestic league, having won the Belgian league on 10 different occasions. And now the black and whites of Partizan make their way onto the floor. Club founded at the end of the Second World War back in 1945. They also have a wonderful basketball tradition. Won their national championships, the Serbian League, on 21 occasions. And they've also won the Adriatic League 6 different times. Of course, the Adriatic League includes teams from Montenegro, Serbia, Croatia, most of the former Yugoslav states comprise that league. So the Partizan players make their way onto the floor under some fanfare of their local fans. Local fans are known as the Grave Diggers because they wear the black and white of the club. And we'll see if the Alexander Nikolic Arena is indeed a graveyard for Spirou Charleroi, or if it represents new life for the Belgian club, who are still in search of their first win in the inaugural season of the Basketball Champions League. Well, the players now having met at midcourt to exchange a little token of tonight's game. We'll get a couple more minutes to warm up before we go into action tonight. Just have a quick look, a quick rundown of Charleroi schedule so far. They lost their opening game at home to Besiktas of Turkey, and then again at home to AEK of Athens, and then went on the road to Dinamo Sassari. They lost again at home last week to Ludwigsburg. So it's been a difficult start to this new competition for Proximus Spirou. As for Partizan, won their opening game against Ludwigsburg, lost on the road at Besiktas, won 2 weeks ago against Zielona Góra from Poland, and then won in Hungary last week. So won 2 games in a row in this competition. And as part of the atmosphere here, the Partizan fans lift their voices to pay homage to their local team. Well, remember fans, all the teams will play 14 games in the regular season, as we see the combined officiating crew from Spain, Turkey, and Estonia respectively. So all these teams are jockeying for position to get to the playoffs. There are 8 teams in each of the groups, so they want to try and secure one of the top 5 positions to advance to the playoff phases of the competition. And there it is, the Gravediggers with their black and white scarves. They're known as the Parni Valyak, or the Gravediggers. Here's the starting 5 for Proximus Spirou. It's DJ Richardson and Brandon Bowman who do most of the scoring. Bowman throws in 14.5 points and Richardson just a little bit under 13 points per game. As you look at Coach Bastianini, who was at the helm of the club. Spent a long time at the Liège club in Belgium before he made the transition over here to Charleroi. Get a look at the starting 5 for Partizan. There it is. Benacevic right in the center of your screen. Wears number 14, I beg your pardon. He's the leading scorer for Partizan. Of course, Partizan, a club renowned for developing young talent. So many good players have come through the ranks of this club. As you look at Coach Alexander Dikic, probably the most famous of all those players to come through the club, Vlade Divac, who of course played many years for the Lakers in the NBA, played for the Yugoslav national team when the Yugoslav states played as one unified team. And what a player Divac was. But of course, plenty of good players have come through here. Nedžad Krstić, who was a Serbian international. Sasha Djordjevic, who was also a Yugoslav international. Of course, Sasha Djordjevic, the Serbian national team coach. More recently, Bogdan Bogdanovic, NBA draft choice, who's playing for Fenerbahce. He played his early years here, as did French international Geoffrey Lauvergne, now playing for the Denver Nuggets. They know their basketball in this part of the world. We are in European basketball heartland here in Serbia. So sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a classic encounter here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, fans, remember you can follow all the live in-game statistics on the Basketball Champions League website. It's allthews.basketballcl.com. You can follow the performances of the players while you watch the images and listen to the commentary on the screen. And I would be remiss were I not to mention the fact that Partizan have also lifted the European Cup. Back in 1992, they were European champions. What a season that was. They had to play all of their home games in Madrid at the Fuenlabrada club due to the Yugoslav Civil War. So they played all of their games on the road. In 1992, they secured that European Cup. They won a triple crown that year, which means they also won the domestic league and the domestic cup. So a team steeped in history in a region of the world where they love their basketball. It'll be Charleroi in the red uniforms, Partizan in the white with the black trim. And so great to see both teams in their characteristic colors. Charleroi setting up for a defensive tip. Well, the referee steps into the center circle. The ball is in the air. We're underway here in Group E on game day 5 of the Basketball Champions League. First possession to the visitors as Partizan settle into some man-to-man defense in the opening possession of tonight's game. High ball screen. Pass intended for the corner, intercepted. So a good steal by Partizan. They'll get an opportunity to score. Inside, an easy 2 for Lukovic. As he ran the floor, got to the halo, showed his numbers. Flushed with ease. So Partizan draw first blood. Great pass inside, great execution. But now it's Lukovic who shows he can play a little bit of defense. It was a terrific pass to set up the scoring opportunity, but all credit to Lukovic. He didn't give up on the play. So look at Lukovic. He goes from defending the high screen and roll back to the goal to get the block. A little frustration foul there. Easy 2 here. Now Partizan have had 2 possessions, and they finish with 2 crams. Bramat with the deuce. And Partizan lead by 4. Good spacing by Charleroi. The 3 up and good by Mongrov. Niels Mongrov knocks down a 3. Charleroi are on the board. Shot clock running down under 10. Partizan spilled it. Turnover to 3-on-1 here for Charleroi. Can they turn it into points? They can't. That's a criminal error, really. Charleroi are spared their blushes because of this long outlet pass by Bacevic. Just a little bit too strong. 3-on-1. Got to turn that into points. Charleroi really dodge a bullet there. High ball screen. The penetration and the kick. Good inside-out play by the Charleroi guards. Stepped out of bounds. Another turnover for Charleroi, their second. That's great inside-out play, but you can see put just on the sideline there by Javon Shepard, the Canadian international, with the turnover. Shepard, judged to have committed the foul. He agrees with the referee, the man from the University of Michigan. Shepard has represented his native Canada in the World Cup 2010 in Turkey. Good defense by Charleroi. Oh, what a great touch by Lukovic. Just couldn't convert it. You can hear the shouts by the Charleroi players looking for a 3-second call. But at 2 meters 13, Uroš Lukovic really proving to be an effective target inside for Partizan. Nice pass, deflected, backdoor cut, another easy 2. So unlucky from Charleroi as they played good defense, but Andrich ends up picking up the backdoor pass and laying it up and in. It's been 3 easy baskets for Partizan. Charleroi really needs to be tighter on defensively. Speaking of 3, it's the 3rd turnover here for Charleroi. You can see Mongrave just appealing. The ball was touched by the white jersey. In fact, he's right. So the referees reversed their initial decision, and Charleroi retained possession. Mid-range jump shot off the mark, and the shot clock expires. So good defense by Partizan. This was by Brian Davis. Charleroi really struggling here early on. Baseline jump shot by Andrich. That draws the iron. Mongrave with the rebound. He surveys the floor. Oh, behind the back dribble. And a great pass inside. Just maybe a little bit too intricate for Charleroi, but baseline jump shot up and good. Richardson with the bucket. So his first two of the evening. Wraparound pass, another easy two. Right now, Partizan just picking apart the defense of Charleroi. Proximus with the easy deuce. Charleroi got to tighten up defensively, just giving up too many easy baskets. Reverse layup is good. Got our first and one. It's Bowman. Watch Bowman, he'll slash to the basket here, a little spin. Foul on Lukovic, or is it on Proximus? I think it is Lukovic. Comes up with it. Lukovic showing a bit of fatigue early on here. Basketball players, you know that basketball players are tired when they bend at the waist and they hold on to their shorts. As you can see the big fella there, Lukovic doing. The floater, no good. Lukovic can't get on the end of it. Shot clock still ticking. Pass inside. Lukovic got a good seal. Held off his defender. Foul here on Charleroi. And line ball here for Partizan. Little baby jump shot from Lukovic, just rims out. Charleroi can't quite get a hold of it. Shepard gets deep and just turns it over. Statistician's going to struggle to keep up with the Partizan turnovers. My eye, that's the fourth. You're trying to win on the road, you just can't commit that many errors. Coaches want to keep turnovers to about 12 per game. Right now, Charleroi with 4 in the first 5 minutes. Good movement by Partizan. Touch pass intended for Lukovic, off the mark now. Charleroi with a 2-on-2. No good, but the putback. Good hustle play by Brandon Bowman. He fouled Richardson to the basket, picked up the loose ball and converts. Charleroi got their first lead of the game. Lukovic trying to bang down low with Bowman. Rises, the jump hook, no good. Bowman claims the boards. Foul here by Partizan, just to slow down the transition opportunity. Charleroi trying to extend their lead here. And a shot attempt blocked. The foul is going to be on Stefan Percevic. He's just doing everything right there, contesting. Just a touch foul on the hand, no doubt about it. Altered the shot, so the referees had to call it. So this will send Bowman to the charity stripe to throw it thrice. 32-year-old American, a chance to extend the lead here for Charleroi. Bowman, one of these Americans who's well-traveled, has suitcase, has jump shot, will travel. He's played in the NBA Developmental League, around the world in Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria, France, Serbia. Israel, Korea, New Zealand, and Cyprus. He's got more stamps in his passport than a post office. Leaves that last one on the table. Three on the way. That shot strikes the rim. Long rebound into the hands of Partizan. Good pass inside. Jump hook converted by Koponovica. He's got himself in the game. He's got his name in the scorebook. Foul here is going to be on Hrvat on the perimeter. We're 6 minutes into the first quarter. Now the coaches are going to their substitutes. See a little bit of wrestling there by Koponovica. Ryan Davis. Mongrey uses the high ball screen, gives it up to Bowman. Gets it back. Now another screen from Kemp. Cross-court pass to Bowman, who rises for the three and knocks it down. Right in front of his teammates. Gets a pat on the back and then runs back on defense. Charleroi lead by 4 here on the road in Belgrade. Hatcher pulls the trigger on his three. That strikes the front of the rim. Bowman claims the boards for Charleroi. Pass just deflected out of bounds. Both coaches now are into their rotations. Benches are getting involved. It's become so part and parcel of modern basketball at the top level. Get guys in and out, get them all into the game. Guys well rested. Spirou comes out. Shepard dove to the basket. Get himself into a great position. Just couldn't convert. Hatcher feeds the wing. Marinkovic fouled by Kemp on the way to the basket. Marinkovic just 19 years old. The shoulders on Kemp. Adam Kemp, the American, has a wide body. I think he's got himself in the book again. Well, Adam Kemp has got more fouls than minutes right now. Man from Marist University in New York. Also a team that wore red and white, the Red Foxes of Marist. Right now he's right in the referee's website. I beg your pardon, eyesight. Little handoff to Hatcher. Jump shot. Just grazes the front of the rim, is off the mark. By Marinkovic. Kemp trying to get a good seal inside. So now with the shot clock running down. Long three on the way, high arching three, up and good. And Charleroi up to a terrific start. It's Alexander Libed with the high arching three. That gives Charleroi a comfortable margin here as Partizan want to take a timeout. Talk things over.
Digni kad si sam, jebote! Jesi sam! Ako nećeš, jebote, idi izađi! Koji kurac igraš košarku, imaš jaja, nemaš jaja! Neće ti porastu s godinama! Fist out! Hey, I want to post up on that guy! Number 7! Yes. Just after that, we are going to do the screens over the inside. If we don't have the option inside,
inside both huddles, and what a contrast it was. So Coach Tickich really laying into his troops, trying to get them fired up. By contrast, Coach Bastianini, calm, cool, and collected. Speaking of calm, cool, and collected, great to see the fans here doing a little bit of canoodling as the basketball unfolds in front of them. Now Partizan, can they come out of the timeout and execute a good offense? Jump hook along the baseline. Good patience in the low post by Veličković. Get himself into a good spot and then just convert it nice and slowly. Great defense by Partizan. Frank Robinson, who deflected out of bounds. Another steal here for Partizan. And they give it right back with a turnover. Veličković just maybe over-elaborated into the simple pass there rather than the hook-away pass. Will Hatcher couldn't get on the end of the pass. Goes into the front row for a turnover. First foul there on Hatcher. Javon Shepard comes out to take a break. Replaced by Maxime Godot. This is Alexander Liber. Toes the line. Knocks down the first free throw. Came up with the Mons Hainaut club. It's a chance now to extend the lead. 7 points. I always think 7, 8's a nice, comfortable margins. A couple of possessions. You can play loose. Your opponent isn't too close. Liber gets called for the foul. So now it's Hatcher's turn to head to the line. Team trailing by 7. Good opening stanza for Charleroi. In search of that first win in the Basketball Champions League. Themselves in a good position here. Just over a minute to play in the first quarter. Hatcher nets both free throws. Man from Flint, Michigan, inches his team closer. Charleroi come right back the other way. Milojevic with the deuce. Just keeping that lead at 8. Good spacing by Partizan. Round the arc it goes now. Insertion into the low post. Great low post move. Stepped through the triple team, really did Veličković. That left hand he uses to devastating effect again. He has 4 points. Milojevic, that shot rims out now. And Partizan trying to claw back 6 points here this trip down the floor. Hatcher flashes back to the ball. Hatcher on the left-hand dribble. Hatcher! His shot blocked by Kemp. Last few seconds now, first quarter. Liber calls the play. Wants the high ball screen. Gets it from Milojevic. Liber, little fake. Kicks to the corner. Shots on the way, off the mark. The miss by Spirou Charleroi. It was Schwartz with the miss, had a clean look at it. Just couldn't knock down the 3 to finish the quarter in some style by Proximus Spirou. And here's your score at the end of 10 minutes of play. It's Proximus Spirou Charleroi 26, Partizan Belgrade 16 in the Basketball Champions League. Look at Charleroi, 4 for 6 from behind the three-point line. Probably singularly the most important reason why they're ahead by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Hopefully we can see turnovers. I'm not sure we're going to see it. There it is. Look at that, Charleroi with 6 turnovers in 10 minutes of action. We're going to have to get tight on that. Still plenty of time for Partizan to get in it, but what a contrast this first quarter has been. You know, Partizan came out the stronger of the two teams. Charleroi kind of weathered those first opening minutes. Really, after the 2 minutes, the first quarter were up. Charleroi got on top and pretty much stayed on top. As you look at some highlights here from this opening stanza of play. Well, after those 2 dunks from Partizan, you wondered if Charleroi had even gotten off the bus. They came back with the 3 there from Mangrave just to help them relax a bit. Once they got on top, Charleroi didn't lose that advantage. Drive there on the baseline by Ilacevic. He's looking for a bit of contact, looking for a bit of a call, didn't get it. Sometimes players will commit a frustration foul. So here's the baseline drive, the contact. That's a good no call by the referee. And Ilacevic sticks his hand in the cookie jar. He's called for the foul. Robinson. Oh, great pass inside from Robinson to open up the scoring opportunity for Koprivnica. Koprivnica, he's got 4 points on easy baskets. Just having a word with the referees. Way out. He picked up his second foul. And so he'll head out, Will Hatcher. Coaching staff just want to preserve him as long as possible. Pass just deflected out of bounds. So good defense here by Partizan. Sideline ball here for Charleroi. Great defense by Partizan. As Loic Schwartz just lost the ball, he's complaining that it was off a foot of a Partizan player, but the turnover is starting to mount here for Charleroi. That's their 7th. And Partizan turn it into some offensive production. Robinson lines up a 3. That's no good. Long rebound into the hands of Charleroi. Schwartz on the baseline. His up fake. Opens up a shooter, and that is velvet. What a great pass by Schwartz to get out. And now knocks down the 3. Partizan can't respond. Great hustle play. Outstanding hustle play. Second 3 on the way. The Partizan fans rise to their feet, and the 3 is good. It's Marinkovic with the 3. And this brings Partizan to within 4 points. To the low post. Ilacevic banging. His pass to Kemp's John Cook. The alligator armed it, left it a little short. And the foul here, the tactical foul to slow things down. So Good passes to play here from Partizan in the opening minutes of the second quarter. This trip down the floor now could come to within a one-possession lead. In the low post, and an offensive foul called against Veličković. Thought it was a travel, and the referee blew his whistle on the baseline, but he was in a great position to call it. And remember, offensive players will look for contact. They'll look to initiate contact. I think right there, Veličković just lowered his shoulder a little bit too much for the referee's liking. Good out, let's slide! He knocks down another three, back-to-back threes by the Charleroi guard. This one from Liber. It's Gadao and then Liber. And Charleroi are able to reestablish their 7-point lead. Great defense, right out of the sideline, out of bounds. Schwartz is going to lay it up and in, but terrific ball pressure by Charleroi to force the turnover. Branislav Ratkovica draws the foul. He's going to spin out here at the top of the key. Running the 3 red jerseys. Not sure about the foul, to be honest. Coach Bastianini shuffling his deck a little bit. He'll bring back his starting point guard, Mongrave. Oh, that's just great passing by Partizan. And picking a pop. And a little bounce pass inside. Veličković lays it up and in. Outstanding execution by Partizan of the half-court set. In the corner, all by himself, all day to stroke it. Up and good for Charleroi. It's DJ Richardson who nets the 3. Charleroi opened up their first double-digit lead of the evening. Oh, what a tough pass inside! What a terrific pass! Robinson can't turn it into points because of the defense of Gadao. But what a treat of a pass. Watch this. Well, in a play like that, you want to see Robinson finish it off. It's such a great feed. Just couldn't get there. Baseline jump shot. A little bit of assistance from the rim. Manages to hit the bottom. Richardson, back-to-back threes, this time from DJ Richardson. And Charleroi right now are in resplendent form. You've got a comfortable lead here against Partizan. In front, the local crowd.
Što iskačeš? Pa dobro, okej, šta je? Koliko treba poena čovjek da mu izađeš sa rukom? Pa šuti na 7 utakmici, ej! Vanja, šuti na 7 utakmici, jebemo mater. Čuješ me? Five side u napad. Ej! Five side. Onaj koga čuva 25. Pik. Pop.
Inside red, rebound, in offense, watching them put pressure. If we run on, good screen, high. Okay, move on the side and make the the rotation.
Team on three, 1, 2, 3.
Just inside the huddle here of Charleroi. Coach Bastianini can be really well and truly pleased with the way his team have gone about their business so far tonight. Still in search of their first win. With 11-point margin, this is their largest lead. The question is, can they sustain it now? Plenty of time left as we hit the midway mark of the second quarter. Robinson, little bounce pass. And the reverse layup. That's been good by Veličković. Two-man game between Robinson and Veličković. Veličković still had some work to do there. Oh, what a delightful backdoor cut! Charleroi with the prettiest basket of the night as Richardson lays it in. As he goes backdoor against his man. Robinson to Veličković. Veličković going to try and break down his defender. Runs through the lane. Finds a teammate. Pulls the trigger on a three, which is on the mark. Line ball here for Charleroi. Look at the defense up the floor from Partizan. Trying to lengthen the game. Some tempo into this, some energy as they're trying to claw back 11 points. And you can see Charleroi are not far away from a turnover. There's passive pressure there on Margrave. He's annoyed with himself. He sticks his hand up to acknowledge his responsibility to his teammates, but Partizan will like the look of that. Robinson, he glides to the basket, lays it up and in. DJ Richardson! Richardson drives right down the heart of the Partizan defense. Veličković with the foul. You can see now, Veličković right there, his man was setting the screen. Because the screen was so effective now, Veličković had to trace the basketball. Follow the basketball all the way to the rack. Veličković commits the foul. DJ Richardson knocks down the first free throw. 25 years old, from Peoria, Illinois originally. Parade All-American in high school. DJ stands for Dietrich James, in case you were wondering. Partizan now trailing by 11. Margrave with some illegal contact. Acknowledges the foul. The referee just explaining to him what he can and cannot do. It's his first, but it looks like it's the team's fifth. So this sends a Partizan shooter to the free throw line. They look to erase this deficit they're facing. No better place than to put points on the board. Free throw line. Partizan within 9. See them extending their pressure up the floor, trying to cause turnovers. The opposition played too quickly. But if you don't play defense, and now Robinson's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike foul. Robinson's going to do the walk of shame. He's going to head right down to the doghouse. Watch this. Robinson rotates over, and it was a hard foul by Frank Robinson. Well, good drive here by Charleroi. Tough foul by Partizan as they're trying to protect their basket. First shot never in doubt, despite the chorus of whistles and jeers here in the Alexander Nikolic Arena. Brian Davis at the line. Makes one of two. Davis from Dallas, Texas originally. So Charleroi trying to extend their lead. Great pass inside for the easy two. Davis gets on the end of it. Davis has got 3 points this evening. Drive on the left hand. Foul on Mongrave. He might have himself in a little bit of trouble here. Certainly for two. Partizan step to the line. This is Dean Rabat. First free throw. Bosnian by birth, born in Sarajevo. Second free throw from Rabat up and good. So again, Partizan within 11. Pressure up the floor. That's a great way to beat the press. Pass over the top of it. One pass beats 2 or 3 defenders. And to be fair, he's got to hustle back on defense. And line ball here for Charleroi. Just under 3 to play here in the first half. Margrave. His 3 is up and good, and Charleroi have been nothing short of outstanding from behind the arc. Margrave with 6. And it's no wonder shooting like that, but here's the problem for Charleroi. They're just so soft defensively. An easy 2 by Ratkovicova as he comes back and just lays up an uncontested layup. And here is the other Achilles heel for Charleroi. It's the turnover. At least 8 turnovers from the team. Vidovic. He lost it. You can see Coach Bassanini querying the call. Will Hatcher back in the game for Partizan. Here's Hatcher's touch. Deep 3 on the way. That strikes the front of the rim. Great hustle by Vidovic as he got it back. Will Hatcher. His teardrop shot gets up out over the outstretched hands of Brian Davis and finds the bottom of the net. Hatcher with 4. Again, the backdoor cut to Richardson. Oh, they've executed it perfectly of Charleroi on 2 occasions. Such a thing of beauty, the backdoor cut, but about with the foul. So 2 shots here for number 11 for Proximus Spirou, DJ Richardson. Played his collegiate basketball at the University of Illinois. He was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year in 2013. Close to his graduation, he was all Big Ten. Those young ladies even got the black hair dye to support their team. We'll take a break in the action here from Belgrade. There's your score. In the Basketball Champions League, Charleroi lead on the road, 47-36.
Okay, Smart. We will start in press. Guys, press. Yes. 22. Okay, 1, 2, be here. One man on the ball, hands up. They pass the ball here. One man go, second guys go here. Okay, make that rotation behind. Smart in defense. I don't want we close out like stupid and then penetrate. Okay, so if they shoot, we accept the shoot from outside. Just blocking out.
Hey, guys, there is no reason. There is no reason for that. That's too easy. And more pressure on the ball. More pressure on the ball.
The other words of their coach Dickett, you said, listen, we need more pressure on the ball. That's too easy. I think both teams at times have lost their defensive concentration and indeed have given up easy baskets. Javon Shepard back in here for Charleroi. Partizan, they're going to concede 50 points in all probability here in the first half. That's far too many. So some pressure up the floor here by Charleroi. Broken relatively easy right to the high post. Hatcher rides the high ball screen. Foul here against Charleroi. It's on Richardson. Just a little dribble drive there by Ratkovica. That leads to the foul. So Mitrovic will step out, get a little break here in the last 90 seconds of the first half. Partizan send Branislav Ratkovica to the line for his 2 shots. Ratkovica, born in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Originally, he's played most of his career in Germany. He's represented his native Serbia under 20 level back in 2005 European Championship. So makes his contribution to the game here. Charleroi. Partizan, their shooting percentages from the free throw line. Richardson, fadeaway jump shot in the baseline, not the best of options. Long rebound into the hands of Shepard. Fresh shot clock here for Charleroi. That 3 hard off the back of the rim. Good hustle by Partizan to ensure possession. Less than a minute to play here in the first half. Just unfortunate for Partizan. Ratkovica lost the basketball, just slipped out of his hands. The question now is, can Charleroi push that lead back up to double digits this trip down the floor before both teams go into the halftime change rooms? Well, Charleroi are in no hurry. Moncrief shot rims out. Great hustle play inside. Davis can't convert. Davis again gets the rebound. And he's fouled. And you can see what Coach Dickens thinks about that. He's getting after his team to try and get a hold of the rebounds. Looking at Novica Vodičković. He certainly looks winded after that battle on the boards. Ryan Davis toes the line. Converts the first free throw. The man from Dallas, Texas. Played his collegiate basketball at the University of Texas. It's an all Big 12 defensive team selection. 2010 in his final season. Davis gets some love from the soft rims. Now in the waning seconds, Coach Dickens wants to call a timeout to try and execute a little play at the end of the first half. Belgrade find themselves down here at home.
pressure here. He must receive the ball from here. Loic, you take the point guard. Okay? Pressure on the ball. Just watch out. If they put the screen here, big man, you must be on the line. And finally, after that, so I hope that we will play good pressure and we switch on ball screen. But switch, jump switch, guys. Okay? Hey. Remember.
All right, pick and roll, you and him, and attack. Is it clear?
So Partizan now have got 11 seconds to try and convert. You heard the words of the coaching staff. We want a high pick and roll. Plenty of time to get the ball down the floor. See what kind of defense Spirou throw at them. Certainly showing press. Some mad pressure up the floor here. Watch the high ball screen for Hatcher. Novica. Veličković offers himself as a screen. Hatcher gets the mismatch. Hatcher on the crossover. Hatcher with the lay-in. So perfect execution of the high screen and roll by Partizan. And in the strength of that basket, they've got themselves to within 9, having trailed by as many as 11 for long stretches of that second quarter. Here's your score at the end of the first half. It's the visitors from Charleroi, Belgium 49, Partizan 40. Partizan are still on the floor. They're having a chat with Coach Dikic. Three-point shooting, Charleroi 9 for 12 for 75%. I don't think they can continue to shoot at that pace. The law of averages would suggest it will start to cool down in the second half, but all credit to Spirou. Had a marvelous first half, and they are worthy leaders here by 9 points as the teams make their way into the halftime changing rooms. Richardson with 13 at halftime for Charleroi. Latkovica with 8. We'll take a break here in the action for Belgrade. Come back and join us in about 10 minutes for continuing coverage of Game Day 5 in Group E of the Basketball Champions League. Well, welcome back to Belgrade. Welcome back to continuing coverage of the Basketball Champions League. We're in halftime between this Game 5 Group E clash between Spirou of Belgium and the home team Partizan Belgrade. Would you believe that the visitors from Belgium lead by 9 points at the intermission? If you're with us in the first half, welcome back. If you were just joining us, welcome to the Alexander Nikolic Hall, formerly known as the Pioneer Arena, the home of Partizan Belgrade. We are in one of the heartlands of European basketball. And right now, the local team find themselves down by 9. They have trailed by as many as 11 points. But there's still plenty of time in this game for Partizan to get back in it. As for Charleroi, they're in search of their first win. They're 0-4 so far in this inaugural season of the Basketball Champions League. Wouldn't they love to get a win here? Certainly. All credit to Charleroi. We played a terrific first half of basketball. Defensively, Partizan very soft at times, having conceded 49 points. You can't be pleased with their defensive effort. And they'll need to dig in and be much, much tighter on the defensive end of the floor here over the next 20 minutes.
Stretch. 1-4. Ti ostani dole. Is it clear? Frank. Go for rebound.
That is backdoor situation. Okay, guys. Hey, remember, if you go there, the 5 men go down. The 5 men go down. If we come up like that, swing the ball, second screen on the top all the time. Second screen, they have problem on that. Come on. Hey.
Oh, we're inside both huddles.
1, 2, 3.
Real buoyant huddle here from Spirou. They know that they've done half the job. And can they come out here in the remaining 20 minutes to try to secure this precious road win? Remember, there are 8 teams in the group here, Group E. Teams jockey for position in this 14-game regular season of the Basketball Champions League. If you're just joining us, Partizan in the white uniforms, Spirou in the red. Veličković gonna try and back down. He'll skip a pass to Hatcher. Hatcher's three-point attempt rims out. Robinson with the rebound, he's dispossessed. And Charleroi come out with it in a 3-on-2. Richardson to the rack! His shot pinned by Lukovic. Back come Partizan. 3-ball on the way, count it! Well, great end-to-end action by both clubs. Partizan score at the beginning here of the second half. Ratkovica knocks down the 3. This has been the problem so far. The defense for Partizan. You can see the miss there from Bowman. But the worrying thing is that Bowman's able to penetrate so easily. As Partizan players try to keep their defensive shape, trying to keep players in front of them. Davis spills it. His pass intercepted. Hatcher with the steal. Oh, what a great feed by Hatcher! And the layup up and good. Marinkovic with the deuce. And as quick as you like, Coach Bastianini's seen enough. He wants a timeout here for Proximus Spirou. As Partizan come out like a team possessed. What a great touch pass from Hatcher to Marinkovic, who acknowledges the pass and lays it up and in. That's a good timeout here by Coach Bastianini. His team did not start the second half well, just trying to settle down his troops, just stem that momentum swing, which was decidedly going over to the black and white team. You feel that Partizan fans who are here, the ardent fans, shall we say, really starting to make themselves known. So Bastianini just wants to calm down his charges. And we'll go out here now and see if they can get a scoring opportunity. Fluency on offense. Very good fluency. Richardson pops up for the three and knocks it down. Well, great execution by Chadois. Got a foul here on the perimeter. Richardson with a timely three. Now commits the foul. Hatcher wants the ball screen. Hatcher rises just inside the arc and rattles home a jump shot. It's just a two. Will Hatcher with 10 points. Javon Shepard testing the defense here of Partizan. Little sweep move by Shepard, little bump. And the foul there by Hatcher, who sportingly hangs on to Javon Shepard. Hatcher just saying, listen, man, we gave up too many easy layups in the first half. Coach told me at halftime I'm not allowed to do that. So in basketball parlance, Hatcher puts one on Shepard. Makes him earn his points for the free throw line. Javon Shepard is a member of the Canadian national team. He's been to the World Cup, as I said, in 2010. He's been to 2 FIBA Americas Championships in 2011, 2013 in the service of his country. Right now he wants another win in another exotic venue, Belgrade. It's on Richardson. This is trouble now. DJ Richardson. This is his third. Bastianini stay with him, and he can consider himself unlucky. Richardson, he ran into the back pick of Veličković, lost his balance, and then ran in to the player he was guarding. Veličković lost the handle, so turnover against Partizan. Davis directing traffic, wants to offer himself as a screen to Moncrief. Here's the new man in, Schwartz to Davis. Davis' shot at the glass, no good. Great hustle by Loic Schwartz. Oh, thought about it from the corner. And he'll kick it back up top. Now Bowman all by himself, his shot no good. Follows his own shot, gets his own rebound. Partizan conceding 2 offensive rebounds this possession. Schwartz. He is stripped by Hatcher, but Hatcher called for the foul. You can hear what the local fans think about it. A little grimace from Will Hatcher. So Hatcher now is going to have to step out. To reach. The referee was perfectly positioned to call that one. Moncrief finds Shepard in the corner. Shepard can't knock down the 3. Execution of Partizan so good. Good fluency. Screens are on time. Veličković spins on the baseline, his shot won't fall. The putback attempt by Lukovic, his shot won't fall. Great pass to the trailer, Shepard in the corner. Margrave, Schwartz was open momentarily. Margrave wants to slow things down. A little floated by Margrave, no good. Good work inside of the offensive glass by Bowman. Bowman converts the reverse layup. Robinson. He's fouled by Margrave from behind. Alex LeBaire comes in to replace Margrave. Veličković steps out. He's replaced by Milicevic. Movement by Partizan, the little runner up the glass, rims out by Ratkovica. The putback attempt is no good. Lukovic just couldn't tip it up and in. He's so active on the offensive glass. Here's Uroš Lukovic. Here's the first attempt. Putback. Milinkovic just couldn't convert it. And line ball here for Partizan. Offensive foul call. It's going to go against Lukovic. He lowered his shoulders. Got to look at this again, hopefully. You can see Davis bodying up. I might have exaggerated a little bit to Davis. Good defensive position. The contact was in the center of the chest. So Lukovic steps out. The offensive foul. Now Charleroi looks to build on this 9-point lead they have. Liebert avoids the double team. Shepard spills it. His body's on the deck. Who wants it? Shot clock running down. Liebert. Deep three from Alex Liebert. That's no good. The putback attempt tipped up and in by Davis. Who's in the right place at the right time. Brian Davis with a timely two here for Charleroi. They extend the lead back to 11. Marinkovic to the glass and he scores in traffic. Vanja Marinkovic in a sea of red. Somehow gets his shot to drop. Davis, we might have traveled. Shepard in the corner. Javon Shepard drains a three. Davis got rid of it. Just might have traveled. It's official now, though. It's a three for Shepard. This drive, good by Ratkovica. Twice now, Partizan guard showing they can get to the rim. Here's Liebert, a little change of direction, change of speed. Crowd want to carry. Davis, his jump shot from inside the key, no good. Vercevic, has he got that shot in his locker? Off the mark. Vercevic is the leading scorer for Partizan, struggling to find any fluency today. Just can't seem to find his shooting touch. Here's Shepard on the wing. And Shepard does travel. Von Shepard just checking the referee for the call. Yeah, he got get his footwork right, Shepard. Pass inside. Good collapsing defense by Charleroi. Partizan can't make a pay on the 3 attempt from Andrich. Bear backs things out. Gets Charleroi into their half-court set. Schwartz's 3 from the wing, off the mark. Robinson goes hard. He draws the foul off of Siobhan Shepard. Well, we've had great up and down action, non-stop action. Good fluency by both teams. Just a pass into Robinson. He goes and he finds contact by Shepard. No doubt about that call. Shepard had his body shape all wrong. And so Frank Robinson will step to the free throw line to throw it twice. Robinson from Compton, California. Cal State Fullerton in his collegiate days. Professionally, he's been with Union Olympia. Won the Slovenian Cup in 2009 with Union Olympia. Some EuroLeague experience with Trocom Gdynia. Another player who's traveled around the world. Played in Germany, Finland, Israel, and the NBA Developmental League. Charleroi in no hurry. Just trying to work this 8-point lead they have. Oh, great give and go. Velichkovic with a the defense at the back for Partizan. Velichkovic trying to get the ball. He's got a mismatch in the low block. And a foul here by Schwartz. Just trying to help out in the low post. But great intelligent play by Novica Velichkovic. Knew he had Liber on him. Here's the mismatch. So you can see that Velichkovic knew that there was a double team potentially coming. He was looking to try and move it on. But the foul by Schwartz means he gets a trip to the free throw line. Novica Velichkovic had a career year in 2009. Was a EuroLeague Rising Star, Adriatic League Final Four MVP. Did the double in the Serbian League, the title and the cup. And in the summer of 2009, a silver medal at Eurobasket. So what a great year it was for Velichkovic. 2009. Players tangled up there. Foul is on Branislav Ratkovica. Players give as good as they got in that one. Schwartz. Inocevic knocks down a 3. Charleroi just continue to keep that comfortable cushion. The drive is up and good. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it is Andrich who got the tip in. Partizan, they've had it down to 4. Right now they trail by 7. Charleroi reestablish that 7-point lead, and Charleroi have been nothing short of sensational from behind the arc. That one was Godot with his second 3. And Robinson Draws the foul here on Liber. There with a quizzical smile for the referees. Charleroi, remember, as I mentioned in my opening comments, they are 0-4 right now, thus far in the competition, winless. Up by 10 here in the waning seconds of the third quarter. They've got to be pinching themselves. And that man right there is pulling his hair out. Alexander Dikic shouting down the bench. Robinson tries to claw back another point here. Does so. 8 points separates the two teams. Each team should get a possession here now as we wind down the third quarter. The difference was 9 at the beginning of the quarter. There's a pass to the corner, extra pass to Inocevic. His shot no good. Partizan clear their defensive boards. And they close the quarter here now with a basket. Belitskova has been a focal point of their offense. A three on attempt, no good. Belitskova gets the rebound, bangs inside, he's stripped and dispossessed. And we have an offensive foul call against Schwartz, I believe. Loic Schwartz can't believe it. In the last couple of seconds here, and a technical foul. Let's see if we can sort this out. Well, Charleroi have got to keep their discipline here. Schwartz is disgruntled. So loose ball, Schwartz comes up with it, spins out. Great defensive effort by Ratkovica. Schwartz just shows his discontent. He gets called for a technical foul, so Ratkovica is going to step to the line. Charleroi are in the penalty. They've got 5 team fouls, so Ratkovica should shoot 2 free throws here for the charging call. Players have vacated the lane because of the technical foul. Ratkovica, picture perfect form, knocks down the shot. So it's just the one then. It's just the one free throw for the technical foul. The offensive foul is a player control foul, so you don't shoot free throws on that. Now, 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Milicevic, is Milicevic going to go to the rim? He is! And he ends up in the first row, in where the statisticians are. Just has a look over his shoulder to say, excuse me. And he's going to come right into your living room right here. So Milicevic will step to the line now. The chance to get this lead down to 5. Milicevic had a couple of seasons in Madrid with the Estudiantes club, another club which is renowned for developing young talent. He's with the national team in the Olympics, Rio this past summer, so he has a silver medal around his neck from the Olympics. Makes just 1 of 2. Now can Charleroi come up with points here? The shot's on the way, it's off the mark. And it was a scrappy finish to the end of the third quarter as the Partizan players are appealing. Partizan players are looking for a carry call here, and you know what? They're not half wrong. They can consider themselves lucky they didn't get called for a foul there. So I would say that both teams can walk away happy as a result of that end of quarter. Well, there's your score at the end of 3. It's Proximus Spirou winning on the road 67-61 against Partizan here in Belgrade. Look at the three-point shooting of Charleroi. 13 for 21. They have 39 points. They have more than half of their points from outside the arc. The question is, can they continue to shoot at that pace in the fourth quarter? Turnovers high for both teams, 12 and 11 respectively. You'd like that to be your end of game total. We still have 10 more minutes left to play.
21 on pick it up.
We're in week
21.
5.
You understand?
2
21.
more games to go to get to the midway point. This inaugural season in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League.
Second screen. All the time we have an open shoot, guys. Corner. Okay, so smart, keep patience in offense. Let's go.
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Question is now, do Charleroi have the belief to get a win here? And what happens when you're losing games or 0-4 in this competition? Sometimes you lack a bit of confidence, maybe lack a bit of mental strength. Even though you're in a winning position, you're not sure of yourself. As we look at some of the points from DJ Richardson. These highlights here of the third quarter. Technical foul here to start the fourth quarter. And the technical foul is on that man right there, Branislav Radkovica. First possession here to Charleroi. They start with a bonus point on the back of the technical against Radkovica. Steal. Well, Radkovica's trying to atone for his error. Steals it and lays it up and in. And he's looking at the referee for a foul call. There's Libert, fans out. Now, wants the high ball screen. The little floater in the lane is good. Alexander Libert. Charleroi, their first basket of the fourth quarter. Velichkova with a pick and pop. That shot rims out. We've got a foul on the offensive glass here by Vrabat. Vadim Vrabat. Looks like a boxer right there. Love the fact he's competing, but that's an easy call for the referee over the back. Headline ball here for Charleroi. Some pressure up the floor by Partizan. Handled relatively easily by Charleroi. This foul here by Velichkova, his third. Partizan's third foul here. Third team foul at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Shepard. Shepard still. Shepard along the baseline, no good. Back come Partizan the other way. Three's on the way. That strikes the back of the rim. Radkovica with the miss. Alex Libert keeps his dribble alive. Still has it. Gaudeau, his shot, no good. Good work inside by Inocevic. Libert. Gonna try and break down. Velichkova settles for the three. That's no good. And finally, Partizan take care of their defensive rebounds. Seven points separates the two teams. The drive by Radkovica, no good. Shepard all by himself at the top of the key. His shot too strong. And again, another offensive rebound here for Charleroi. Another miss. Finally, Partizan take care of the defensive rebounds. Vodichkova on the wing. But get it from Andrich. Spins in the lane. Left-handed shot, no good. Both teams struggling to score now. Proximus Spirou with 12 offensive rebounds. Good pass inside. Great collapsing defense here by Partizan as they collapse on the basketball. And they're rewarded with a turnover. And Vrčević in the open court. And he's dispossessed from behind. Vrčević has to be smarter there. He's not the guard. You don't want him leading the break. He's got to be much smarter than there. This is a full international. And Vrčević just making a schoolboy error. Andrich just runs into Godot. Tries to stop the break opportunity. Well, we'll take a break here from Belgrade. The timeout in the action. Both teams head for their benches.
Hey, we have time. Listen, don't give them easy fouls. Just don't give them easy fouls. Stay stay focused. Is it clear? Okay, listen. Offense.
Onside, you know. You know, pop out, catch the ball, pass. What to use that screen at the second one. On the second one, dive. Same, we completely open.
Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing.
You heard the shout there by the Charleroi players. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing. They know they're close to securing their first win here in this new competition. Partizan playing with great intensity. Richardson back in the game for Charleroi with his 3 fouls. Marngrave back at the point. Libert steps out. Marngrave. Pass inside. And Davis does the rest. Great feed by Marngrave. Hatcher rises for the 3. That's in and out. This foul is on Vrčević, I believe. He's in a spot to bother. There it is, it's his 4th foul. As you look at the 3 by Hatcher, just couldn't get it to drop. You don't mind that foul for Vrčević. He's competing for an offensive rebound. So Coach Stikic going to leave him in the game with his 4 fouls. Charleroi step to the line. Maxime Godot makes the first. From Liège, Belgium originally. He's one of the last players cut from the Belgian national team for Eurobasket 2015. September of 2015. Qualified for the expanded European Championships. Now, Hatcher gets it back. Just the first team foul for Charleroi. So look at the discipline of Charleroi. Their first team foul comes after 4 minutes of play. At this stage, Partizan already in the bonus. Great drive to the basket, the finger roll lay-in by Marinkovic. He has 12 points. It's the second occasion now in the second half when he's been able to get to the rack. Charleroi in no hurry, working the clock right now with that lead. Good spacing. Richardson lets fly with a three. No good. Important trip down the floor now for Partizan. Hatcher makes the entry pass and gets it back. Three on the way. That's no good. The tip. That won't fall. Davis, great hustle play by Davis to come up with the ball for Spirou. Richardson lost the ball momentarily. Finds someone open in the corner. It's Inocevic! Inocevic with a three from the corner. His second three of the second half. And Inocevic with 9 points. And that pushes the lead out to 12. So for all the energy and effort of Partizan, they just can't get themselves back in this. Andrich, his three, that won't fall. And Davis comes up with the defensive rebound for Charleroi. The pass intended for Mongrave. He was open, the pass just a little bit too far. Good fluency by Partizan. Hatcher gets into the paint. His running shot just short. You just wonder now, Partizan struggling to score with any regularity. Start to wonder at this stage of the game, can Charleroi secure their first victory in this new European competition? Bowman, that shot won't fall. Robinson in the open floor. Silly foul here by Brian Davis from behind. Third team foul. You heard the shout from the sideline from the Belgian club. We got one foul to give, guys. Lukovic steps out. Milicevic comes in. Kubica comes in. Bedicevic steps out. The smaller lineup here now for Partizan. You wonder, will they start to press, scramble on defense a little bit, try and make something happen. Right now they're just struggling to find any kind of easy baskets on offense. Hatcher wraps a pass to Milicevic. Back to Hatcher. Hatcher with a little show and go. His shot blocked by Inocevic. Good execution. Inocevic stands tall for Charleroi. Charleroi in no hurry. Liebert to Richardson. The pass goes inside to Bowman. Marinkovic gets called for the foul. So Bowman will step to the charity stripe. Well, 12-point matches the highest lead that Charleroi have had so far tonight. Bowman trying to extend it. This is the first. Brandon Bowman went to the Albert Schweitzer tournament with Team USA in 2002. That's an under-18 tournament recognized around the world as the unofficial under-18 World Championships. Makes one of two. And from Beverly Hills, California. We'll take a break here in the Alexander Nikolic Arena. See if we can listen to the timeout here from Coach Dikic.
That's you. Pick, pop. Nemaš ništa sa Banetom. It's like a two-side It's you and Vanya. We get the ball in fast break, we push. Hey, listen, we push. It really doesn't matter, we have to drop this now. Okay? You understand that? I'm in the...
Rebound, guys. Rebound, smart. No turnover when we go in offense. In offense, straight out, stay open. We play just on side. All the time with the big man to be open. Okay? And watch if they play deny. Okay, if they play deny, play your back door. Okay? Let's go.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3. 10.
Some worried looks there from those local fans. Wonder if their team can get back in this. You heard Coach Dickens, we want to play up-tempo, we want to score in the break if we can. And he'll take that. Richardson with the foul, that's his 4th personal and the team's 4th. Charleroi now do not want to commit fouls and put free throw shooters at the line. You want those seconds to keep ticking off the clock. Hatcher, extra pass to the corner. 3 on the way, good. Good spacing by Partizan. Marinkovic knocked down the 3. That's a good start coming out of the timeout. This is where now Charleroi, will they have the seeds of doubt in their mind as they're winless in this tournament so far? Or can they keep their nerve? Bowman gets in the lane. His shot is blocked from behind by Veličković. 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is a big possession, make no mistake about it here. Charleroi with a chance to push it to 12. Partizan with a chance to get a stop and get it to 8. Once that lead, that deficit gets to single digits, all of a sudden there's energy in your legs. Libert, 3, no good. Robinson with the rebound. Hatcher. His pass finds the hands of Veličković. And a turnover, just a critical error at this stage of the game. You can't afford to make those types of errors. So now again, Partizan have got to dig, scratch, claw, compete. And Charleroi must keep their composure. Libert wisely keeps his dribble. The referee has looked something on the court. The shot clock will go to 14 seconds. That's a look there from Coach Dickens, which kind of sums things up for Partizan. It's been a labored performance for them tonight, surprisingly at home. Libert. Inside. Iracevic, you heard the shout. Shoot it, shoot it! Iracevic says no problem. And Iracevic with 11 points. Good pass inside to Robinson, who lays it up and in. That's exactly what Partizan want, quick points. Now need to press. And they'll have to start the foul game soon. It'll have to go now. They need to foul. Not now, shot clock's under 10. Charleroi trying to nurse home a victory. Bowman, his turnaround shot, good, that'll win it. There's no doubt about it now. Charleroi gonna win their first game in the Basketball Champions League. The game is certainly beyond doubt now. Bowman with a turnaround jump shot. And Charleroi fans can breathe a sigh of relief as their team, with an historic victory tonight, their very first victory in this inaugural tournament, the Basketball Champions League. It's just a matter now of finalizing the score. Now in this tournament, of course, points difference very well make a difference. So Charleroi will want to try and score here. And equally, the Partizan players are not willing to give up an easy 2. Well, Bowman will step to the line and try to add 2 more points to the total here. Brandon Bowman with 12 points tonight. The leading scorer for Charleroi. Alex Libert with 11. And Jon Ilicevic with 11. As for Partizan, it's Vatkovica with 15. Marinkovic with 15. And what will effectively be a losing effort by the 2 perimeter players for Partizan. Veličković with 8. Hatcher. It's a 2 if it goes. It rims out. And on the sound of the horn, Charleroi can be delighted with their performance. They came to the basketball heartland of Europe, right here in the Serbian capital of Belgrade, and they've secured their first ever win in the Basketball Champions League. Our commendations to Charleroi. There's your final score at the end of it. It is Proximus Spirou Charleroi 84, Partizan Belgrade 70 on game day 5 in the Basketball Champions League. Well, we'll wrap this one up, fans, with some stats. None more important than the 2 numbers in the center of your screen. Charleroi win by 14 points on outstanding shooting from the 3-point line, 50% of the team. And then make no mistake about it, Charleroi with 13 offensive rebounds. And they won the battle of the boards. So all credit to Charleroi to come here and secure that very first win for themselves. Next week, Partizan will go to Athens to play against AEK Athens in Greece on the road. And Charleroi will return home to host Zielona Góra Polish Club, Group E, as the teams vie for position here in the Basketball Champions League. 16 points from Richardson, 16 points from Bowman. Just a marvelous effort from Charleroi. This is not an easy place to come. They've traveled the whole breadth of Europe from the far north down here to the south. You can see the Partizan players, they have such an affinity, such a relationship with their fans. As we leave you highlights here from action throughout this game. You're getting a look at the highlights tonight. Some points there from DJ Richardson, who led all scorers for Charleroi with 16 points. Of course, matched by his countryman, Brandon Bowman, also with 16. For Partizan, it was a workmanlike effort. And they huffed and they puffed, but they just couldn't get themselves back in it. Really, Charleroi led from early in the second quarter. At one stage in the third quarter, Partizan got it down to 4, coming right out of the halftime change room. They were down 9, get it down to 4. And what a great timeout by Coach Fulvio Bastianini. Calmed his troops down. And slowly they built their lead back up, ultimately winning comfortably by 14 points. But that scoreline belies what was a hard-fought game by both teams. Ratkovica with some of his points there. Ratkovica with 15 points in the losing effort, matched by his teammate Vanja Marinkovic, who also had 15. So good perimeter play by Partizan. And this is one thing that Ratkovica did very well all night, was get to the basket. But it was that outside shooting of Charleroi, shooting 50% from behind the arc, which proved really too much in the end for Partizan. You looked at this one at the outset on paper. Charleroi coming in 0-4, playing on the home hardwood of a Partizan team that were 3-1. Who would have thought that Partizan Belgrade would have come away with this one easily, but all credit to the character, all credit to the execution at times of Charleroi, especially in the fourth quarter. They were in no hurry, used the clock as their ally. Just made good decisions, good spacing. Inocevic with some timely threes to help the scoreboard keep ticking along. He came off the bench. Some offense. Did Inocevic. He finished with 11 points. 4 scorers in double digits for Proximus Spirou Charleroi. Alex Libert with 11. Inocevic with 11. And then, of course, Richardson and Bowman, the 2 Americans, with 16 each. You can hear the shout there of Brandon Bowman. Shoot it, shoot it. Bowman knows he's got inside position there. But no need, as that one fell. So, again, congratulations to Charleroi, who secured their first ever win in the Basketball Champions League. Well, for me, Liam Canny, it is goodbye from Belgrade. Join us tomorrow for continuing coverage of the Basketball Champions League.